Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm excited to just play with some color. I want to do something fun but soft and just do something a little bit different than the normal neutral tones that I use a lot on my channel. I'm also excited because I am partnering with Sheglam for this video. So I'm going to be doing a full face of Sheglam makeup. Now there is a new collection which is called the Welcome to the Playground collection. That's what's inspiring me to want to play with some color. There's some cream multi-sticks. There's also a water activated shadow palette. We have some adorable brushes and then a multi-use gloss. And then I'm going to be using some of my favorite products from Sheglam, just staple products. A lot of their complexion products have become favorites for me. And along with being amazing quality, Sheglam products are accessible and super affordable. So I will leave a link at the top of my description box if you want to check out anything that I use in today's video. You can also go to sheglam.com or you can get on the app as well. It's up to you. So if you're looking for the Playground collection, just type in Playground and it will pop up. But I will have a link at the top of my description box. If you're new here, I hope you stick around and subscribe. I do a ton of makeup content. And if you enjoy these full face of affordable brands, please give this video a thumbs up. And let's go ahead and get into a full face of Sheglam. So as I mentioned before, Sheglam did come out with a new collection. This is called Welcome to the Playground. And the whole vibe of this is fun, colorful, just a really good way to get yourself out of your comfort zone because I am guilty myself of just using the same old, same old. When I tell you the packaging on these products is just so detailed, I cannot believe it. So in this collection, we have 4 different products. They retail for $4.99 to $6.99, so incredibly affordable. And you can also buy this actual set as well, which I think is incredible. So I'm just gonna go through each product as we apply them, just so I don't take too much time kind of going over everything. But just the attention to detail in these products, you'll see in the packaging and just how they perform. They're so colorful and so fun. So I'm really excited to dip into this and demo it for you guys. So I went ahead and clipped my hair back and we're going to start off with the star of the show. This is the Merry-Go-Round Water Activated Shadow Palette. So this is a matte finish powder formula, but it's water activated. So it's long wearing, smudge proof, and you use this little spray bottle that comes with it to activate it with water. So you can spray your brush or in the pan to activate the shadows. And this retails for $6.99. The actual packaging is just so adorable. You can feel this logo right here. It's actually like raised. It's like a little tin. Mine looks beat up, okay? Because we've been, playing around, but there's 6 different shades. You can mix them too. So like mixing the pink and the white or mixing the red and the pink. So it's really kind of customizable. So what I'm gonna do is a wing. I know you guys are like, no, Bab's doing a wing, but I really want to do a colorful wing. So I'm going to start with this purple shade today because I've been playing around with the pink the most. Now in this collection, they are also offering a brush set. So this is called the Welcome to Our Playground Tag Your It brush set. This retails for $6.99 and you get 4 brushes. So they're detail brushes. We have like one for liner. This one you can use to carve things out. And then you have a larger brush if you want to do like a swoop on the eye. This is basically what you need to do graphic liner. These brushes are synthetic and the attention to detail, like even when you feel these, they have that like soft matte feel to them. Just all of the detail on the packaging, it really is just so adorable. So I'm going to start out with the smallest one because this is going to be the best option for me to do a wing. So like I said before, you can use the little spray bottle to spritz your brush or the actual palette. So I'm going to just spritz in 1 time to the purple, maybe 2. Okay, 2 times into the purple. And I'm going to use this tiny brush and I'll show you a swatch like on my hand of how this applies. So once you wet it, you can get that precise, vibrant liner. So you definitely have to use water with these. They are not going to work dry. So that's why it's called the water activated palette. So I am going to do a wing. I can't talk when I do this. So let's see if I can do this in 1 swipe. Okay, so 1 wing is done. I'm gonna spritz back in just to re-wet. Sorry, I like wanna do this on camera, but I don't wanna drip it all over. So you do have to re-wet it just to make sure that it has, you know, that water to activate it. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to do a matching wing on the other side. Okay, so now that I have my wings applied, I'm gonna go in with the Sheglam Insta Ready Loose Setting Powder in the shade Translucent. And I just wanna set above. I didn't set my lid before going in with this, just in case I had any mistakes. So this product is super smoothing. It has a blurring powder on the top, but I really love the loose powder, and it comes in a bunch of different shades. So I'm just gonna use the Translucent just to set so I don't have any creasing. Okay, so I'm gonna jump off camera, throw some lashes on. I feel like that's really gonna make this pop. And then I might add some more stuff, we'll see. But if not, we'll jump into the rest of the products and finish off the face. Okay, lashes are on. I wanna move on to my complexion. So this is where I feel like Sheglam really shines. I found a ton of staples. So I'm gonna start off with the Birthday Skin Primer. This is really nice because it's one of those smoothing primers. It's not drying and it's not thick, meaning that you can put it all over your face. You don't have to just put it in the pore area. And sometimes with pore smoothing primers, I found that they can be really heavy and you don't want to put it all over. But this one, you can see like how thin it is. So it gives me a little bit of like a hydrated base, but it also smooths my pores. So before I go in with foundation, I do want to use a little bit of their full coverage concealer. This is in the shade Salad. The shade just cracks me up, but I just want to conceal this pretty intense breakout that I have down here before I go in with foundation, just to give more coverage because it is quite red and angry. Okay, so one of my favorite products from Sheglam is this Complexion Pro Long Lasting Breathable Matte Foundation. So this I have in Warm Vanilla and I also have it in Golden. I'm gonna mix the two. The packaging on this is so luxe, like just for the price, it's really heavy. It has a pump. This is a really nice matte foundation if you want long wear, but you want it to not be drying or make your texture look bad. It's not paint-like. It does have that, I guess, breathable feel to it. So it's not overly matte, but it definitely lasts like all day, which is what I look for. So I'm just gonna mix the two and I'm just going to start stippling on the face. So I'm trying to match my self tan, but you can see like the coverage is immediately like a high medium. Okay, so this is what the foundation looks like applied. You can see that it gave me amazing coverage, but it's not a flat matte and it's gonna last all day long. I was super impressed with this formula. So now I'm gonna go in with their 12-hour full coverage concealer in the shade Salad. That shade just cracks me up. So this is gonna brighten my under eye. So this concealer has really nice coverage and it's almost like that whipped feel, so it's quite smoothing on your under eye. Okay, so another one of my favorite products from Sheglam is the Insta Ready Face and Eye Loose Setting Powder. So I have the shade Bisque. Now I did use Translucent earlier. I'll use that if I want to brighten up certain areas, but Bisque is my most used. This is an incredibly smoothing powder, which is what I look for in a powder, especially going down my T-zone. So I'm just gonna get rid of the creasing and then I'm gonna set my face. So I just like to press powder in and then pull it down. This is a very light powder too. I mean, just look at the blur that just gave. This is why I love that powder so much. The powder mixed with the primer and foundation is just the perfect trio. It really just blanks out all of my pores, and this will last literally all day. It's some of my favorite products from them. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish my brows, and then we'll get into the bronzer and blush. Okay, so to bronze the face, I'm gonna use the 3D Pro Face Palette, and this is in the color Dune. I'm just gonna use the bronzer here. It's a little deep for me. I'm just going to use a fluffier brush and then just build it up very lightly. This bronzer in particular is a little bit red toned too, but I can make it work if I just use a light hand and really build it up. But I like that it kind of gives me that contour. So from that same palette, I'm gonna use this highlighter right here. I just wanna add a little bit of glow because I'm gonna be adding a cream blush. So I just want like a really soft highlight. So for blush, I'm gonna be using one of the new products in the Playground collection. This is the Welcome to Our Playground Multifunction Color Stick, and this retails for $4.99. Now these come in matte and shimmer finishes. The packaging is absolutely adorable. There's 6 different shades, so I'll swatch a couple. This is Saturn Return, super creamy and blendable. The one I want to use on my cheeks though, we already know is going to be the pink, and this one is called Pink Velour. I mean, it's intense, so I'm going to use a light hand and I'm going to use a sponge to apply, but you can use these on your lips, you can use them on your cheeks, you can use them on your eyes as well. And this, when I saw this color, I was like, it's going on my cheeks. So I'm just going to work off my hand here and really try to sheer this out and start building. I don't want too much blush, even though I usually do, solely because I have that colorful liner. And I'm going to try to keep it back a little bit too, just so it doesn't overtake the eyeliner. So even though it looks quite wow in the actual tube, you can sheer it out to something really pretty like this. And this is going over powder as well, which you guys know is really important to me. Something that can be used over powder, under powder, whatever you want to do. So I don't want to do anything too intense on my lips, so I'm going to use the lip liner in the shade Mojave. So for the center of my lips, I'm going to use one of my favorites from Sheglam, which is their liquid lipstick, and this is in the color True Faith. I just love this really light shade. So I'm going to put it in the center. It's very light, as you can see. I'm just going to use one of the brushes from the kit just to blend it into that lip liner. Before we finish this look, I think I want to add a little bit of white to the inner portion of my eye. I want to add just like a little bit of extra pizzazz. So I'm going to wet this and I'm going to use the same brush. I already wiped it off and tried to get most of the purple off. And I just want to do really light dots just to add something extra. So I want the lips to be a little bit more pink, so I'm going to use this Cream Allure lipstick in the shade Nude. Yeah, I like that. And to finish this look, I'm going to be using the Welcome to Our Playground Slip and Slide Gloss. This is $4.49, and this is a multi-use gloss. So you can use this on your eyes, your cheeks, your lips. You can mix it with the multifunctional color sticks if you want to do something like that glossy look on the lids. I am just going to put it on my lips because that's, you know, my vibe. I use too much powder on my face, but it is a clear, really shiny moisturizing gloss, and it doesn't feel sticky at all. It really like glides on the lips, but it gives you that high shine. All right guys, so here's my finished makeup look using all Sheglam products, including some of my favorites, and then the new Welcome to Our Playground collection. I thought this was a fun look, super achievable for anyone. You don't have to be a makeup artist to play around, but the standout products for me have to be the multifunctional color sticks. This shade is absolutely gorgeous. It goes over powder beautifully. You guys know how important that is to me. It blends beautifully and it looks intimidating, but it's really not. You can build it up. They do have some other fun shades as well. And then actually the gloss, this slip and slide gloss, it is so shiny and it's not slipping, well, even though it says slip and slide, it's not sliding out of my lip liner all over my face, and it's not doing that weird stringy thing, but it's very high shine. If you don't like sticky, I think you would really like this. And typically I do like sticky, but for me, this is not moving, and it's just kind of giving me that really high shine finish. So I will have a link at the top of my description box to shop all of these products. If you're looking for a product in particular, you can just click the link down below and then type in matte foundation or playground. You get the drill. So thank you again to Sheglam for partnering with me on this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, I hope you stick around and subscribe. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.